Alright, so now we're ready to compile all the images together on the computer. We can use the Star Trails program. This is a free program that you can download for Windows. If you don't have Adobe Photoshop, this is for you. We can also use Adobe Photoshop. That's the only disadvantage when you're taking 30-second exposures one after the other compared to one super long exposure, is that there is a little tiny bit of gap between the lines. And what Star Tracer does, fill in those gaps for you. You can actually make the Star Trails longer, but that is there for you to look up on your own time. So I'm going to open up the Star Trails program, click Open Images, just maybe 9 of them right here. And I'm going to click Open. We're going to click Build, and we're going to click Star Trails. And if you look closely, it actually is adding pixel by pixel each picture. That's that. When you're all done with the picture, you would click File, Save Image, and you would just save it on your computer as a JPEG. But we're going to learn how to do this inside of Photoshop. So let's open up Photoshop, and I'm going to show you how I made this picture step by step. Is click File, Scripts, Load Files into Stack. We're just going to click Browse. I'm going to click the very last photo. I'm going to scroll up to where the first images are. Hold down the Shift key and then click the last file. It's going to select all the files in between. After we have all those selected, click Open. So now we have them. We're just going to leave both of these unchecked, and we're just going to click OK, and we're going to wait a while for it to do its thing and compile all the images to the right of the frame. I'm just going to want to click the very first Star Trails picture right here. Now I'm just going to change the blending mode to this layer to lighten to apply it to all the other pictures, and then I'm going to click Copy Layer Style. That selects all of them. Now I'm going to right click on the text on one of the images, and I'm going to click Paste Layer Style. Boom! It just compiled all the Star Trail photos. To maybe brighten up the sky if you want to, you can change the blending mode on one of the pictures to Screen. That will make it a little bit more brighter, and click Paste Layer Style again, and it will just brighten up that part a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click the top Star Trail photo again, go all the way down, hold down the Shift key, click again, and I'm going to right click and click Merge Layers, because that is now one segment. That's just one little thing now. We don't have to worry about all those layers. Here's the same frame I took of this one. I just lit up the trees. So if I click Lighten as the blending mode, we can see them both together, and we can see that that's how it's going to look like. And now look at this. We got this picture and this picture. So how are we going to align these? Is I just want to combine these two pictures together. So right click, Merge Layers. So let's select all of these, Edit, Auto Align Layers. I usually have no problems with this one right here. Usually always works for me pretty good. So I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to wait for it to try to align these images and create a panorama. Okay, so we're going to go to Image, Image Rotation, rotate the canvas 90 degrees counterclockwise. What we're going to do is go to Edit, and then click Auto Blend Layers. We are going to make sure that Panorama is checked, and bammo, there it goes. It's pretty much perfect. Click Layer, Flatten Image, and finally it is just one nice picture. And make a little selection around the majority of the photo. Image, Crop, and there we go. That's what we got so far. I took a separate shot of the orb a long time ago. Is just select this portion of the photo, that's all we really need, and we're going to press Control C to copy the image, the picture that we're working on, and press Control V. So now we're going to select the blending mode to either lighten or screen. You can choose which one you like. I'm going to pop that orb right about there by pressing Control T, holding down Shift and selecting the corner and dragging it up while I make a bigger orb. Push Enter to put that there. I kind of like screen. All I did was select this layer, go to Image, Adjustments, Vibrance, and then I just fiddled around with these until I got something that looked okay looking. Click OK. Yellow or something, you can go to Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation, and then we can just move this just a tad bit to make it a little bit more green. That's how you do a Star Trails photo inside of Photoshop.